I'd like to welcome to the show Chef Ellie, and she is with Chez L'Amour. Now, it sounds French, and we were just talking about the Olympics, which will be in Paris, France this year, but it's interesting because this place isn't necessarily a French restaurant.
No, it just means the home of love. So we're all about being passionate about food, drinks, and entertainment. We're a live jazz venue, and really our food is more of like a world cuisine from all over different cuisines.
I love this. It's still a tie-in to the Olympics because, again, you got that global theme. So 4th of July, and then this weekend, a lot of people are going to be eating out. What are some ideas of different cuisine that they could do?
Well, I think sticking to a lot of the traditional salads and barbecue is really good, but just figuring out a way to elevate that. So using maybe 1 or 2 ingredients that would surprise people, that are really unique, that you wouldn't see in the normal type of dishes, but sticking to some of the summertime favorites.
Yeah, I like that. And again, you know, when you say salad, a lot of times people are like, oh, that's kind of lighter food, but you always have like a protein or something else in there that really is, like you said, elevating what you put out there. So walk me through the different dishes that we have here. Where would you like to start?
So I'll start over here. This is our vegetarian Noita Tartar. So really it's got like corn, roasted tomato, sweet potato, all things you'd find in the summertime. And then we add roasted cactus. So you get that prickly pear cactus in there. So it's something a little unique. We make our homemade ranch and homemade chips to go with it.
I gotta ask, so what's the flavor of cactus?
Yeah. Well, it's a little citrusy, just like a little green. So you're gonna, once you like roast it or pickle it, it kind of just takes on whatever flavor. It's a really good meat substitute that's done in Mexico very often.
Yeah,
so.
That is awesome. And again, I know it's a vegetarian option, but it sounds like it's very hearty with everything you have in there.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's maybe one of those things that if you're not a vegetarian, you give it a shot.
And it's got ranch.
Yep, there you go. Yeah. When in doubt, put ranch on it.
Exactly. And then here, so what I like to do is have a couple cold dishes and then a hot dish. This is going to be our pork belly.
That looks great.
Make our own beans, and I'd say to really elevate, doing anything from scratch that you can. So making baked beans with bourbon and brown sugar, and then the pork belly has a glaze on it that is our peach barbecue glaze. I actually grill the peaches and then blend them up with all kinds of spices and torch that.
I love that, and with the peach, you get that sweet, and it kind of binds to it as well. So
and of course,
it's a
we
can't
put
miss.
daddle peppers in it because we're in St. Augustine and everything's
Huge daddle pepper. Yeah. Speaking of sweet, it's sweet and spicy.
Exactly.
Right. And then what's over? This is very intriguing over here, and it's again, it's beautiful. The presentation you have here.
So we do a seasonal caprese. This is our sunshine caprese. Really, it's just about putting a bunch of fresh local veggies or fruits on there. This is stracciatello, which is the like creamy inside of the burrata, and then it's got cherries, grilled peaches, heirloom tomatoes, and basil on top.
Well, thanks again for coming out and introducing us to all this different type of cuisine. Now, if people want to learn more about the restaurant or different events you have coming up when it comes to music, what's the best route? How can they do that?
I would say either our website or Instagram, bitesbubblesandjazz.com. And really, we've got a lot going on. We are always available on Open Table. We've got a wine week coming up at the end of July. But it's awesome because we have free parking in Uptown St. Augustine, which is...
I love it. Yeah. You're thinking about every obstacle possible, yeah. Well, thank you so much. Again, we appreciate it. Right now, we're going to send it to Jordan.